If you found this video, it wasn't by accident. Something inside you responded to a signal most can't feel. You're here because you're ready to awaken to how reality truly works. The real question isn't whether you can transform, it's whether you're ready to step into the version of yourself that already knows how to win. Most people play a game they don't know exists, chasing validation, forcing outcomes, trying to prove their worth to a universe that already sees them as worthy. But everything changes when you stop trying to become someone who deserves success and start remembering you're someone who naturally attracts it. This isn't about positive thinking. It's about how consciousness shapes reality at the quantum level. When you get this in your bones, you'll wonder how you ever lived any other way. The universe doesn't respond to force. It responds to frequency. Most push against the current, broadcasting desperation. Effortless creators align with the flow. They don't work harder. They've learned to be the kind of person who receives, not chases. And here's what most teachings miss. You don't manifest from lack. You manifest from alignment. You can't vibrate fear and attract peace. You can't believe you must prove yourself and still draw opportunities that honor your value. Your energy is always creating your reality, whether you realize it or not. At the quantum level, particles exist in superposition, all possibilities at once, until observed. Your life works the same way. Right now, every version of your reality exists. One where you struggle, one where you thrive, one where you live your dream. All are real. All are possible. Which one collapses into your experience depends on your observation, your consciousness, the quality of attention you bring. Most keep collapsing the same limited reality because they keep looking through the same lens. Expect lack. You'll find it. Expect struggle. You'll create it, but you can choose a new perspective. Observe from the vantage point of someone for whom success feels natural, for whom opportunity flows effortlessly, not because they earned it, but because it's simply who they are. When you do, you begin to tune into that timeline. Before every breakthrough, there's resistance. Old patterns pull back, doubts whisper. Things may even seem to worsen. That's not failure. It's the turbulence of shifting frequencies, like static between radio stations. Don't mistake it for proof the new signal isn't there. Stay tuned, stay steady. The clarity is coming. In quantum science, the observer effect shows observation changes reality. Your attention isn't passive, it's creative. Every moment you're collapsing reality through how you see it. See yourself as destined to win, and you will. Move through your day knowing the universe conspires for you, and you'll see evidence everywhere. But this demands an identity shift. Most try to reach success from a place of not having it. That creates a mismatch and keeps them stuck. True manifestation begins not by reaching for something outside, but by becoming the person who already lives it. Step into the identity of your desired reality first. Before money shows up, before anyone notices, choose to be the person who naturally creates what they want. Then let the outer world catch up. This isn't faking it. It's remembering. The version of you who already has everything you desire already exists in the quantum field. You're not creating her. You're choosing to align with her. Every thought, every feeling, every action either strengthens that connection or pulls you back. There's no neutral. You're always moving toward your winning timeline or away from it. People who attract success effortlessly have trained themselves to think, feel, and act like someone who already lives their dream. So right now, pause. Say this: I am someone who naturally wins. Feel it. Let it settle in your bones. This is more than a comment. It's a declaration to the quantum field. A signal that you're no longer fighting for success. Success flows because it matches who you are. When you embody this, synchronicities appear. Perfect conversations happen at perfect times. Opportunities show up out of nowhere. This isn't magic. It's physics. You've tuned into your highest timeline, and reality begins to reflect it. But before the breakthrough, there's often stillness. Nothing seems to happen. Your mind doubts. Your ego says, go back. But this silence isn't emptiness. It's the quantum field reorganizing behind the scenes. People are talking about you. Opportunities are being prepared. Most quit here, mistaking stillness for failure. They start checking for signs, but that search broadcasts doubt. It tells the field, I don't trust this yet. You drop from knowing to waiting. That's why mastering your frequency is everything. Gratitude, 540 Hz. Love, 528 Hz. Joy, 540 Hz. Fear, 100 Hz. Doubt, 125 Hz. When you choose high-vibe thoughts and emotions, you're tuning your internal radio to the station where your dreams are already live. Your thoughts create electromagnetic signals that interact with the quantum field. Mindfulness isn't about being positive. It's about choosing energies that serve your rise. Resistance will come, busyness, distractions, draining situations. But this isn't the universe blocking you. It's testing your commitment. Don't fight it. Don't feed it. Notice it like a cloud passing by. Temporary, not yours. Stay anchored. Now say, I release every pattern that blocks my highest potential. Visualize chains breaking. Feel the lightness. This is an energetic command. You're clearing space for miracles. And when alignment deepens, inspired action flows naturally. Not frantic effort, not fear-driven grinding. This is effortless movement, like the river carrying you home. Doors open. You show up in the right place, at the right time. You'll feel the difference. Forced action, tension. Inspired action, ease. One fights the current. The other moves with it. Trust is your superpower. Once you understand divine timing, life unfolds perfectly, precisely. Delays aren't denials, they're divine coordination. Behind the scenes, cosmic forces are aligning people, resources, and moments, often for something better than you asked. What feels like silence? That's love in motion. Say this: I trust the perfect timing of my highest good. This is a declaration. I release my timeline. I align with the universe's plan. Appreciate what you have, not to get more, but as proof you live in an abundant universe. That small change turns gratitude from strategy into truth. Visualization becomes effortless when you stop hoping and start remembering. Your desires aren't future goals. They're present moment possibilities, already real in the quantum field. So don't hope. Remember, breathe it like it's already yours. When you stop reaching and start recalling, everything speeds up. Walk like you're supported. Sit like you're safe. Breathe like your dreams are already fulfilled. Your posture, your presence, they broadcast your identity. This is practical magic. Right now, you're being invited to step into the identity of the person who wins effortlessly. That version of you isn't waiting in the future. It's a choice you make this second. Every time you act as if, you strengthen the link between where you are and where you want to be. Most try to pull their dreams down to their current energy. But you're rising to meet the frequency of your dreams. This isn't about becoming worthy. You were born worthy. It's about remembering it so deeply that reality has no choice but to reflect it. Subscribe, not just for videos, but to join a tribe of conscious creators. Global awareness is shifting, and you're part of it. When one person chooses to live from receiving, it creates a ripple. Others feel permission to do the same. Your transformation helps awaken the collective. Remember, everything you've ever wanted has been wanting you back. What you seek isn't separate from you. The gap isn't distance, it's frequency, and frequency can shift instantly. You've always had that power. Breakthroughs seem sudden, but they're built on unseen growth. One day the struggle is gone, Not because you fought it, but because you stepped through it. You didn't climb the wall. You walked right through. All versions of you exist. The one who struggles, the one who thrives, the one living your dream. Transformation isn't about changing who you are. It's about shifting your attention to the version of you that already lives in success. Your future self is sending signals back through synchronicities, insights, hunches. Those moments when you just know. That's your expanded self guiding you. When people come together in coherence, their combined energy creates a field greater than the sum of its parts. You plug into a collective intelligence far beyond what any individual can access. This is why community accelerates manifestation. You're riding a wave of shared transformation. Consciousness doesn't just observe reality, it creates it. Through your attention, beliefs, and expectations, you're constantly collapsing which version of reality becomes real. Most do this unconsciously, creating by accident. But when you realize you are always choosing, everything changes. Manifestation stops being about wishing and becomes conscious selection. You say, of all possible realities, I choose this one. And right now, you're feeling it, that quiet anticipation of massive change. Why? Because your consciousness is phase-locking with your desired timeline. You're approaching a tipping point. As you near it, your sensitivity skyrockets. You feel others' emotions more. You notice energy shifts. You react to low-vibe input. This isn't weakness, it's an upgrade. You're becoming a finely tuned receiver. But with it comes responsibility, discernment. You're like a tuning fork. When energy matches, you resonate. When it doesn't, you contract. Learn to trust those signals. Protect your field. Energetic hygiene is non-negotiable. Just as you wouldn't drink polluted water, you can't afford low-vibe content. Everything either supports your rise or pulls you back. There's no neutral during transformation. Time starts to feel different too. Hours vanish. Moments stretch. This isn't confusion. It's your consciousness stepping outside linear time. You're touching Kairos time. Perfect moments when synchronicities explode. These can't be forced. They emerge when you're aligned. Instead of forcing action, learn to feel. Is this the moment? Develop an intuitive rhythm with divine timing. True power isn't control. It's influence. Control fights reality. Influence aligns with it. You don't force solutions. You create conditions where they emerge. You don't push. You find the path of least resistance. Heal an old wound. Your finances improve. Align with purpose. Resources appear. Why? Because everything is energetically connected. Your outer world reflects your inner state. Shift the inside. The outside follows. Self-work isn't selfish. It fuels collective awakening. Focus on inner coherence and trust the outer will reorganize. This isn't passivity. It's inspired action. From alignment, not desperation. From this state you know when to act, when to wait. A shift is coming. Skills will activate. Help will come from unexpected places. Not because you're trying harder, but because you've stepped into a reality where success is already the norm. Press like, declare, I'm ready. I welcome what's coming. This silence, it's the quantum vacuum, the most powerful creative space. Your manifestation is inside it. Ancient wisdom called this the void, not empty, but full of potential. You're in it now. The stillness is preparation, because the moment you look for proof, you collapse possibility into current reality. That's why the final phase demands faith without feedback. Virtual particles blink in and out of existence, too fast to see, but real. Your dreams are doing the same, flickering, influencing synchronicities. Soon, These flickers will stabilize and collapse into permanent form. Something is already happening as behind the scenes. Say, "I am witnessing the evidence." Share any small sign. As we observe together, we strengthen the signal. Old structures are dissolving, not to punish you, but to make space. This isn't breakdown, it's breakthrough prep. Every morning, choose which version of yourself gets your attention. Ask, what would the me who already lives this life choose right now? Trust the first answer. You're rewiring your brain. Neural pathways are forming. Give more energy to the future version. Withdraw attention from limitation. Like tuning a radio, the station is already playing. You just need to align your receiver. Press like. Save this upgrade into your energy field. What you're feeling. It's quantum resonance. You're not learning. You're remembering. The signal is stronger than ever. Static is clearing. You can hear the music of your dreams. Surrender fully. Trust completely. Everything you've ever wanted is already here, waiting for you to tune in. This video is a frequency transmission. It keeps working long after you close it. Your breakthrough begins with your next breath. You've been preparing for this moment your entire life. Welcome to the beginning. Remember, you are already everything you seek to become. All that remains is to live as if it's true. Watch again tomorrow. Share with someone ready for their leap. Drop one word in comments, the energy you're choosing, and subscribe to stay locked in with your highest timeline. The more of us who rise, the easier it becomes for all.